What's up, folks? Devon Banks here, back in the bass basement. Got a quick fishing tip for you, and this one comes directly from the Bassmaster Classic. And I love going to the Classic because you get to see a lot of anglers from different regions, and we're talking fishing, we're talking strategies, we're talking weather patterns, we're talking lures, and it's just a good time to absorb all that fishing knowledge and then bring it back home to your home lake. And one particular setup that stuck out with me is one that I can't wait to use in the next couple weeks. And it's a bait that I used in the past, sort of went away from it. As we all do with anglers, we've used baits, they've worked, and the new baits came out. We sort of went away from older ones. And this one is going to come back. It's going to come back real good to me, and that is the Scrounger head. So we all know about the Scrounger head and baits that you can put behind it. You can put soft jerk baits behind it, and it creates a lot of action for them. You can put swim baits behind it, and it's just a subtle way to grab a fish's attention that doesn't make that bait seem aggressive, so they can attack it, strike, and you can get bit. So this is one of those baits that or jig heads that it is known for numbers. When you get around schooling fish, you can skip this around docks and open water. When you're around a lot of bait fish, this is a jig head that you can use a lot. So as I was at the Classic and talking to a couple pros, they brought up this setup, which was very intriguing to me, and that's why I want to share it to you. I have full approval to share it, so I want to make that known. But real simple, here it is. This is the 3.5-inch Power Stinger. This is the Power Stinger is meant to be a trailer for the Berkley Slobber Knocker or any vibrating jig. So this is it right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the back of a 1/4 ounce Scrounger head. This the medium Scrounger head right there, and look at that. That is a snack. And what I have been told is that this bait right here is great in the pre-spawn and the spawn. So if you're fishing flats 4, 8 to 10 feet, you count this down and you start reeling. And this right here is going to create a lot of attention. This head is going to create a lot of action for this bait. And look at that tail right there. That right there is going to create a lot of attention and action in the water column. Looks like a single bait fish. And we all know about the fish that we go out for. Smallmouth, spotted bass, largemouth. They are hunters. And when they see a single bait fish, that is breakfast, lunch, or dinner right there. So this is going to be a killer during that time of year. In the summer, when you see bait fish present, I would recommend throwing this right here. You're going to get bit. Definitely in the fall, when the fish are feeding on bait fish to fill up for the winter time, that's going to get bit. This is the HD Gizzard Shad. I also have this same size, 3.5-inch in the perch pattern for the smallmouth. So when the smallmouth are eating on perch or when they're eating on small bait fish, that's going to be my go-to right there. But I heard that this is a big player and it gets you numbers. The Scrounger is known for getting numbers and being that limit getter. So that right there with that bait fish profile of the Power Stinger is going to be perfect. And that action right there, when you get the right retrieve and you see this bait coming through the water, you're going to get bit. No doubt about it. So I'm sold. I'm going to throw it, and I believe it's going to be a big player for me. It's going to come back on my deck and out of my tackle box. So old school with the Scrounger head, new school with the Berkley Power Stinger and the 3.5-inch. Try it out. Let me know what it does for you on your home lake. I know that we are in different regions and a lot of different lakes are going through that transition of spawn and the pre-spawn, and it started happening for me as well. In the next week or two, I'll be out on the water trying this out. So let me know how this works for you. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I'm here in the Bass Basement, giving you that fishing knowledge that you need to know to get bit. And I'll see you on the next video. For the best fishing clothes in the game, from hats, shirts, rain gear, and more, I choose AFCO.